Yo, hey everybody. So, doing a little bit of a special stream tonight. We're doing a watch along for Charlotte FC against Toronto. They're playing at Toronto, and then later we'll also be following Chelsea versus Arsenal. They're playing down in Orlando for their final preseason match in the United States. Right now, Charlotte is actually in the third minute and pretty much nothing's happened. Toronto had a decent chance, but they kind of just didn't put the ball on target. So I want to show the lineups real quick for this Charlotte match. So let's come over here. Hopefully this works. All right. Let's see if you guys can see this. All right, so this is showing Charlotte in a 4-4-2. It really could be a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 or even a 4-1-4-1. But we'll see as the match plays out. But you have Jóźwiak, Swiderski, Reina, McNeil, Bronico, Shinyashiki in the back four of Fuchs, Walks, Carujo, and Mora. And then, of course, Kalina in goal. Toronto just scored. It doesn't look good. Less than 4 minutes in, and we're already down. So we've seen it before. Charlotte, doesn't play as they should in the opening minutes, but then will generally grow into the match. Let's see. Oh, Carujo went to go clear the ball, and the ball deflected off of the attacker. Oh, man. That's brutal. And the problem is with Carujo is that he's done that exact same thing before. Oh, that's brutal. I should not be showing that. Whoops. Oh yeah, if you're into the beverages, I have an Elysian Space Dust IPA today. It's amazing, one of my favorite IPAs. Nice and hoppy. Alright, so something to note with the lineup is that Jóźwiak is likely playing in a more midfield role. So if you were able to catch the Charlotte match, you would have seen that he played a little bit deeper rather than playing up front as a winger. And I think he's built perfectly for that. He's got the frame and the size to be able to hold his own with against defending midfielders. But he will be able to use his skill and speed on a Toronto. Oh my goodness. Toronto was just like inches away from another goal. But anyway, Jóźwiak, I think he can abuse a lot of other midfields, and I am very excited to see him in that role. We need to be better at marking these people in our box. All right, let's see here. Ooh, here we go. Oh, okay. So Bronico tried to hit Swiderski, and there just wasn't enough room. Yeah, Jóźwiak right now kind of looks like he's playing a number 10 role. Yeah, Toronto, they're good. Like right now in the standings, it doesn't really show like actually how good they are. They're cutting through Charlotte like butter, like a knife through butter. All right, so Toronto corner now. Let's see. Hopefully we can defend this a little bit better. All right, yeah, that's a good clearance. Decent. Oh my goodness. Come on. I don't understand it. Like, so we clear the ball out and it immediately gets played back into the box. And again, it looks like we just lose focus and can't keep track of where people are. All right, so now we have a corner on the other side. Oh, no way. Oh, so the corner went to the guy at the near post. He headed it in. Oh, that was brutal. So now 2-0 Toronto. Oh. Nobody was contesting him. Someone tried to get over late, but oh man, it's brutal. Looks like they're looking at VAR for something. Well, no matter what it was, goals confirmed. So Michael Bradley with a header off of a corner, uncontested at the near post. All right, let's see if we can regain some control here. So in moments like this where we have lapses in concentration or just trouble at the back defending, I really want Fuchs to like lay into our players to get it together. Like we have the quality to defend properly, we just don't, and it frustrates me very much. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, Toronto's moving it up the field now. Winning the 50-50s. Guys wide open in the middle. Oh my goodness. He got a shot off, but it was blocked. Oh, Reina, here we go. All right, Yujuiak to Shinyashiki. Yeah, Swiderski in the middle. Let's go. All right, Shinyashiki crossed right into someone. All right, to Reyna on the left in the box now. Usually on the ball, playing with Reyna. Let's go, Bronico. Shoot it! Right at the keeper. Okay. See, I like it when Bronico gets up there because he's not afraid to take a shot off. The problem is that you can tell that's not his strong suit. So, it's okay. I just love the attacking mindset, though. That's what I want. Especially now that we're down 2-0, we definitely need that. Another thing to watch out for is how often we play it back to the back line and to the keeper, and whether it's strategic to recycle the ball or just because the players don't know what to do or don't have an option. Because there's a difference between recycling the ball to switch the play of field and just not knowing what to do. Yeah, so now we're putting some good combinations together, moving the ball up the field. We have it out to the right to Shinyashiki. Ooh, he got a cross off, which was deflected right to Reyna. Oh, Reyna got the ball to Shinyashiki right in the middle. Was wide open, and Shiki just shanked the ball. So one cool thing to note about Shinyashiki is I don't know if it's the Brazilian connection with him and Thiago Silva, but after the match, after the Chelsea match, Thiago Silva and Shinyashiki spent a good bit of time together. They exchanged kits and, had a nice little conversation together for quite a while. It was really cool to see. They obviously both enjoy each other, and I'm assuming Shinyashiki's probably a pretty big fan of Silva, but it was really nice to see them getting along so well. And unfortunately, I was not able to get Thiago Silva's signature. He was not interested in meeting with the fans at all. It actually kind of surprised me at how many players didn't even acknowledge the fans. Like Kai Havertz and Ziyech, both of them just walked head down, ignored everything, and just walked out. I assumed that they weren't too happy after the match. But still, your fans are there for a reason. You should be used to it by now, I would assume at least, but whatever. Chelsea players are, I won't deny that about Conor Gallagher. He definitely seems to fit that role. Just watching his mannerisms on the field and how he would react to certain situations definitely seems like that. Reminds me a lot of Grealish, and that's not a compliment whatsoever. All right, so now we're actually starting to intercept some balls from Toronto, which is good. We just need to keep control of it more. All right, so Yushbiak was in the midfield on the ball, battling against two people, and this is what I'm talking about. Like with attackers and wingers like him, they're usually pretty slender and get bullied off the ball easily. Whereas he had a dude, pushing him down, and then another guy right near him, and you know, he held his own. That's why I'm really excited to see him in that role. And Charlotte's down 2-0 because can't defend. Just losing track of people in the box. I have to get ready for the Chelsea match. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, I never gave my prediction for this match, but I was going to say a 2-2 draw, which is still possible, but unless we can either hold on to the ball more or actually stop Toronto, I'm not sure that'll happen. And for the Chelsea match, I'm going to go with a... Oh man, see, that's going to be rough because Chelsea has all the talent in the world and are clear levels above Arsenal, but it's the Tuchel problem of we can't score. So I'm going to say a 3-2 win against Arsenal. Kind of both, because individual errors as far as losing track of where players are in not performing your role, but then also like Fuchs or Carujo or somebody needs to be aware of what's going on and like get on these people to get it together. So kind of team and individual together. Another thing is I really don't like Fuchs and Mora on the same side together, um, because neither one of them really want to like get the ball into the midfield. Both of them try to like just play long balls or kick it back to the keeper, and I am not a fan of that. All right, yeah. See, we're not able to keep control of the ball right now. Credit to Toronto for keeping their shape and going with their assignments, but we just got to do better. Got another ball intercepted by Toronto. I think Carujo just kicked it right to them. Is he on the bench? Let's see. He's Marks Gaines Jones. No, he's not. Yeah, he'll show more fight than a lot of other players, that's for sure. Although I do really like this lineup. It looks like Walks is probably playing where Lindsay would normally play or Awful would play. I'm not sure how well that'll do going forward, but I think that'll help defensively. And one thing to note is that the issues haven't really been on around walks so far. They've been on the other side. So yeah. Yeah, so before this match starts, I want to go over the Chelsea lineup. So here we go. And of course it's not listed on ESPN. Come on. What about... Moore just had a good defensive action, stopped Toronto, but it's out for a corner now. So hopefully we will, actually defend the people we need. Alright, I missed what actually happened, but looks like it was deflected out of bounds and is Charlotte's ball? Yeah, okay. Alright, so Arsenal and Chelsea have just started. Alright, so here's where the craziness will begin of following both games. Yo, hello from the United States to Mattia? Hope you're doing well. I'm sure it's quite late over there. All right, so Toronto is back in our box again. Giving these people too much time on the ball. Leaving guys wide open in the middle. Oh, this is hard to watch. Let's see. Why is the Chelsea match not showing up? What the heck? There we go. So for Chelsea, it looks like Gallagher just put in a pretty rough tackle. Yeah, so he needs to keep that in check too. He gets a little willy-nilly. My English not very well, but arrived in Toronto. Yeah, so I don't follow Toronto. I'm a Charlotte FC fan. But I don't. Toronto's generally pretty good. They know how to scout their players. So if they picked them up, I believe they're probably decent. Gallagher, dirty player. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch him that much last season, but I could see it just from what I've seen in the preseason. Oh, Werner's on an attack now. Let's go. Oh, and he kicks the ball right to Arsenal. Yeah, that's prime Werner right there. What the heck, Reina? What was that? I switched back over to Charlotte, and Reina's like, looked like he was switching the ball to their keeper. I don't know what that was. Oh no, Toronto another goal. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, so the Charlotte match is pretty much done now. Fan of Roma, huh? So, wait, who is that Roma from Chelsea? Werner's on the ball again and kicks it right into Arsenal again. Nice. Is it Tamori? Let's see. Kayo Tamori. He's with AC Milan. Okay. Yes, oh, of course. Tammy. How could I forget Tammy? Yeah. I wish we would have kept him. I like his dribbling, and he's good at pressing people. Ooh, thank you, Mindy. Yeah, Mindy just stopped a one-on-one. Good block there. One thing that I've always said about Werner is that he's a better defender than he is an attacker, and because if you watch him, he'll sometimes like run all the way back to our back sideline and just harass the guys. It's great. Oh, apparently that last Toronto goal was I guess maybe VAR cleared it or something. I don't know. So it's still Toronto 2, Charlotte 0. But it's likely to change as Toronto's like just going right up the field. Oh. Yeah, had to rely on a miss hit to get them to slow down. Gallagher, another foul? Really? Okay. Just plowed someone over again? Oh, man. Oh, now Toronto scores. Holy moly. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, the way it's going right now, this match could end up like 6-0. Yeah, see, dude's left wide open in the middle. Completely wide open. I think Bronico left him to cover. Yeah. Bronico got out of position. Carujo didn't step up when he did that. Yeah. See, it's stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. Very frustrating. Goodbye playoff thoughts. I don't know. MLS, so many people get in. It could still happen. Yeah, I'm going to be mostly watching the Chelsea match now. Oh, Gallagher. What are you doing? Like, it looked like he just got thrown in like a teddy bear or something. Like a kid threw him in there, and he acts like he got hit in the eye. I don't get it, man. So, something that um, I don't know how to handle for Chelsea is Havertz looked like he was on side there. I don't know, but anyway, Jorginho is obviously a quality player, but I don't think he fits what Tuchel wants to do at all. So he's good at, um, you know, I guess resisting the press resistant, as they would say. Arsenal ESPN Plus, yeah. So, but Jorginho's slow. He's not very good at one-on-one defending, and he doesn't really provide much of an attacking threat at all. He's just good to move the ball here and there a little bit. And it seems like Tuchel wants more of an all-around player. So with him not really specializing in like progressing the ball much, I don't think he fits the system. All right, so I love seeing Sterling on the ball. He actually looks like he's willing to take people on and has some life and energy. And a lot of the other players, and this is one of my gripes with Pulisic, is that he'll get the ball, and unless he actually has space, he won't try to take people on. He'll just immediately turn around and pass it back. Realistically for Pulisic, oh, that's a good question. Are we talking pounds? Because right now, probably like, I'd say probably around 40 mil pounds, maybe even 35. Because I think that would show enough for potential. But right now, he's not putting out those types of results. And another thing with Chelsea is, what should we expect out of Havertz now? Havertz has been here a few years now, and still, like, we can't tell what he really excels at. He's deceptively fast. He's okay on the ball. He can't really dribble past too many people. He can get some decent like passes into other players, but it's not the caliber that Tuchel is looking for. And like I feel bad for the guy, because it seems like Tuchel puts a lot of pressure on him, and I don't think he's good enough for it. 6 to go. I don't know. It'll have to wait a little bit. I don't want Kennedy. Um, I don't want, of course, I would rather not have Barkley, Batshuayi. We're loading up on defenders, especially if we get Kunde. So we'll probably need a defender to head out, and it looks like Azpilicueta is going to stay because of how utterly ridiculous Barca is. So I would assume that would mean Levi Colwill will probably go. Armando Bruyat, we don't know yet, as far as I can recall. All right, switch back over to Charlotte for a second to see Reyna streaking down the field, and he passes it to Toronto. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, Colwell's under 21. He's 19. I'm sure there's a couple others. Yeah, Bruya, Armando, he's 20. Oh, Arsenal just scored. Dadgummit. I was looking at player ages. Oh. I want to see the replay. What happened? Oh. Looks like deflection. Probably loan out. Oh, I can't tell if it was deflection or if it just went over his leg. So those players, I'd rather them get some experience. Even, I'd say even championship would be good. But yeah, prefer loan. Because Tuchel doesn't really show much of a willingness to play a lot of those really young guys. Unless absolutely necessary. Oh, I didn't even see, is Matt Turner in for Arsenal right now? Oh, Ramsdale, okay. Alright, let's look at Charlotte again. Some good link up with Swiderski and Reyna. And what just happened? Bronico went down? Alright, guess we'll switch back. So saw Saka go up one-on-one against Emerson there, and So Emerson kind of just like pushed him down, give away the foul. But I've been impressed with Emerson so far. He's usually played out on the wing, but Tuchel likes to see him as a center back, and he's really impressed me there. Yeah, so for this free kick, I'm just glad Kepa's not in goal. Yeah, I guarantee you if Kepa were in goal, that would have been they would have scored. Actually did. I was just over it. I thought Mendy got I thought he got it over the, yeah. So it was going over either way. But if Kepa were in goal, he would have hit it enough to just get it under. All right, so corner now. Previously, the past few years, Chelsea was awful at defending set pieces. Since Tuchel came in, it's gotten a lot better. So I'm not really as concerned as I am for Charlotte with set pieces. Yeah, so the goal for Arsenal, Chalobah, like, he kind of got out of position and passed it to Gallagher, who kind of messed up. Oh, here we go, Mount to Werner, and Werner's not going to do anything with it. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't rely on Werner in the middle. No. Alright, let's go Sterling. Ooh, what? I haven't seen Reece James get bulldozed like that in a long time. Man, alright, what's going on with Charlotte? Coming up on some stoppage time. Man, both CFCs not doing so well right now. Mount just got bullied off the ball too. Jeez. Here we go. I can just do this. That's better. No. Toronto just scored again. Oh, I'm about to turn that match off entirely. Alright, so Werner's got the ball in the box and he's dribbling away. Yeah, see, Werner can't do anything. If he doesn't have a shot like immediately upon receiving the ball, he just can't do anything. I don't think he deserves to be in this Chelsea lineup at all. Ooh. Emerson just got chopped down. Yeah, White kicked his leg out from under him. The Charlotte match is 8 minutes of stoppage time. Holy moly. All right, kick in from Emerson and nothing. Okay. Charlotte still can't get anything going. One thing that's interesting right now for Chelsea is that Raheem Sterling looks to be playing as a like a number 8. He's definitely not one of the front attackers. Ooh, Shinyashiki almost got a goal. He was going across the left of the goal, and then he tried to hit it to the far post and almost got it. He was just a little bit wide. Hydration break for Arsenal and Chelsea, and still in stoppage time in Toronto. Kalina tried to ping a ball down the field to Swiderski, who had 3 people on him. I mean, at this point, gotta try anything, right? All right, so similar to Gallagher, Usually can start plowing people over and throwing in some legs. Right there, he kind of pulled a guy down by his shoulders. Andrew, if you're there, how does the stream look? This is a nice relevant tweet. So Andres from the Offsides podcast says, why can't Swiderski ever hit anything first time? Too many touches always. Exactly. Like, he can strike the ball great, but if your timing isn't on, then it's not going to do anything. Cool. Glad to hear it. All right, so we've gone through the 8 minutes of stoppage time, and it's halftime. All right, so now back to the Chelsea match. We're in the 29th minute. Werner has a throw in because he can't really do anything else. Chalobah pinging a long ball to him. Okay. Come on. Chalobah hit a ball on a dime right to Werner, and he just lets it go out of bounds. Like, I don't know what to do with him. No one's going to buy him, at least not for a decent price. Ramsdale's been pinging some long balls too. Yeah, thank good Mindy's like 10 feet tall. Who is that down? Is that Martinelli? Yeah. With his wrist. Maybe his thumb or wrist or something. That looks like he's in a good bit of pain. Good on Thiago Silva for stopping play for that. Tell you what, it looks like there's a ton of people down there. Probably more than, what was that, the Charlotte-Chelsea match? All right, so while we're doing this injury, just something quick about the Charlotte match. It's pretty much over. There's, unless some astronomical thing happens, it's done. Toronto's going to get the win, which, you were hoping that Charlotte would be able to ride the emotion and thrill of the Chelsea match into this. But right from the very beginning, it just was clear that it was not going to happen. There were too many lapses defensively. We couldn't stay on the ball. It was bad. 16-year-old, no. Put him in there. Go ahead and put him in for sure. Unfortunately, he's not on the bench. Alright, so dude got his wrist taped up. We're back in going now. Man, Jesus is... Oof. He's going to be a beast. Werner holding on to the ball. What? Blew my mind. He actually got it to Silva. Or Sterling, rather. My son is on the steps for some reason. My son had to tell me about his progress in Roblox. But Dan, you a Charlotte fan? Yeah, Charlotte's definitely gotten lucky to avoid these kinds of matches. Oh, no way. Oh, it is not good to be a CFC tonight. Holy moly. Hmm. He just got the ball right down by our box, put some combinations together, and kicked it right in the goal. Oh, that was too easy. I'm gonna need some more beer. Yeah, Odegaard made a run. Nobody picked him up. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, Mindy is not that reliable on the ball when he's being pressured. Oh man. Yeah, Dan. So just hang in there. It's going to be frustrating for a new fan, because you know you want to see goals. You want to see, you know, if not goals, like us actually getting shots on target and hoping to have some stuff go in. And um, if you were watching earlier in the season, it was probably even more frustrating. Um, and then once Latanzio took over, it looked like we had some more attacking play. But it'll just come with time. The squad's not that bad. They definitely have their moments like we're seeing tonight. But then we also have some really good play. Like, there were plenty of times against Chelsea where um, Charlotte was in full control the second half. And, you know, a lot of people will say that Charlotte was lucky to get the goal to draw it up. But you can also go the other way and say that Pulisic was very lucky that the ball got deflected right to him. Otherwise, neither team really did amazing. Reece James just put in an amazing cross, and unfortunately, nobody could get a boot on it. But Reece is awesome. He's probably, obviously, I love Pulisic, but James is probably my next favorite player. He's a tank. Oh no. Looked like Martinelli was about to be free on goal, and Chalaba saved the day, but looks like he went down pretty hard. Oh, his knee kind of like... I don't know. One thing against Chelsea is that, um, you see gains where he has some amazing speed against MLS talent, but when he actually pulls it off against the Chelsea players, that makes you really notice how fast he is. Unfortunately, he has absolutely no end product. He can't cross the ball, and he's had some very errant shots as well. But if he can get it together to actually get some decent crosses and shots off, Gaines can be a major threat. And I also mentioned this earlier too, is in that Chelsea match, Ujbiak was playing a little bit of a deeper role, kind of like he is today, as like a number 10 or like an attacking 8. And I really like him in that role. He has the frame and the build to succeed, and obviously the skill to be an attacker. And I'm really looking forward to see him there. I think Ujbiak is a player to build around, kind of like Vargas. Swiderski to an extent, but I don't think Swiderski is willing to stay around to really make a name for himself here at Charlotte. Ooh, Gallagher just got some of his own medicine. Jesus is like, how's it feel, son? Oh, wait, no, he didn't even touch him. Come on, Gallagher. Yeah, it sounds like Chalaba may be coming out. Swiderski, yeah. So I definitely think that if Charlotte gets a decent offer for him, that he will be more than willing to head out. If you just watch how Swiderski plays, he doesn't seem to put full effort in at times, and then other times you can see where, like against Chelsea, Swiderski was running around like a madman trying to get stuff done. Um, I think he was really trying to make a name for himself and show that he has the talent to go to a top club. And I think that's what his aspirations are, rather than playing in the MLS. Charlotte hasn't really had a chance for a player to get picked out yet, and like by a bigger club to come take them. So we'll have to see, how that situation's handled if it happens in the future. Yeah, Chalaba's coming off, Sar's coming on. This could be rough. Sar is not good. He's serviceable, but Chalaba is head and shoulders above Sar. Yeah, we're getting into the last minute of the half for Chelsea. There were, a couple injuries, but generally for these friendlies, they don't add on too much time. So we'll see. Yeah, Swiderski's another one. He has all the talent in the world. It's how he applies himself, and also he has to rely a lot on getting the ball in the right positions. Because a lot of times when you do see him running around a lot, he'll have to come back very far to receive the ball. And he's not that great at running forward and taking people on. Like, he can do it. And he's actually got a really good eye to hit other players running forward. But you want him to get the ball in space in the attacking third and get a shot off, because he has an amazing boot on him, and the amount of times that happens is just not enough. I do appreciate Latanzio coming and trying to make it better so that players can have those options to get the ball in space, but it's just not happening enough yet. But I think it'll come. All right, and the half is about to start for Charlotte. And we're underway again in Toronto. Here we go, Usuak just knocking a guy down. A lot like Gallagher. Except he's not cocky about it. He actually helped the dude up. Jesus got the ball right in I think, on the edge of our box, and thank goodness for Thiago Silva. Ugh. I mean, if you bail on the team, it's okay. Just don't bail on the sport. It's an amazing sport. I like it, honestly, nowadays a lot more than American football. For one, the time of the match, it's 90 minutes, and halftime isn't 30, 45 minutes. There's not so many stoppages of play. And for me with kids, like, it's a lot easier for me to have time to watch a soccer match than it is, baseball or football or basketball or anything else. And I love the constant action. Yeah, and if you're new to watching soccer in general, definitely venture out and watch some other stuff besides MLS. MLS is getting a little bit better with quality, but they've kind of reached a point now where there's so many teams that it's kind of hard for them to all have amazing talent. Yeah, exactly what Andrew said. Like between the quality of play and the officiating, it can be really hard to watch MLS sometimes. Yeah, the announcer said even the Post is playing for Arsenal right now. All right, so the half is over for Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal's still up 2-0. Chelsea's not looking great. I don't know. I think Werner coming off the field is actually going to help a lot. All right. So back to one match again. All right. Charlotte's actually making a move forward. Reina in the box. Oh. Reina's definitely made himself known here recently. He at the beginning of the season he had some rough moments, but here lately he's been on fire. All right. Oh, my wife is messaging me. Reina in the box, trying to link up with Swiderski and out for a corner. Reina with the short corner. Crosses the ball in for nothing. All right, so there were some subs that I missed. Looks like Lindsay's in. Obviously, Gaines is in now. Reina had a good header. It's right into the boot of a Toronto player. So another corner. Looks like we're doing it short to Jóźwiak again. Reina just shanked the ball. The Tepper philosophy. as far, I mean, you would know better, but as far as what I can gather, the Tepper philosophy is, um, and I'm speaking as Tepper, I know what's right. I'm gonna do some stuff, and if I don't like something, I'm getting rid of it. All right, so McGaines has the ball. Okay, passes it back to Lindsay. Oh yeah, yeah, and Tepper will definitely not. Well, he'll try to weasel out of the bill for sure. All right, so Toronto's definitely happy to sit back now. Yeah. Ooh, Fuchs pulling out some moves. Gains another cross attempt. That's good. Swiderski got the ball cut under him. Oh. Out for a corner, though, it looks like. Yeah, I didn't see what that one was. Something about an Eastwood Mall or something. I don't know. All right, corner from Reyna. Good corner, but nobody could get on the end of it. It was a great ball that was curling in. Ooh, McNeil with an amazing cross. Again, no one was there. Toronto's looking to counter here. Okay. Carrillo is finding himself in the attacking third. Gaines had a decent cross in again this time, but again, nobody was there. Reyna is just trotting in. Swiderski was going for the far post. So another corner. Again, a pretty good one. That was funny, just crossing it back and forth. All right, so what am I looking for now for this Charlotte match? I want to see Vargas. I think he has the potential to be a very good player. He needs some more game time. And I want to see some people put in some good effort. Reyna is obviously doing that right now. I want to see Swiderski, actually try to get some shots off. It's kind of hard because, again, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of times he doesn't get balls when he's in position to do that. I want to see Ujwiak be able to take some people on. Right now, Toronto is kind of coming out a little bit more, so maybe find a way to abuse gain speed. Oh yeah, so there were only two subs. It was Walks out for Lindsay, and then Shin Nishiki out for Gaines. I'm wondering if Bender's kind of taken a step back in Latanzio's eyes because he hasn't really played amazing here recently. He has the issue of having an awful first touch a lot of times, and then he kind of gets happy feet and doesn't get the ball in the right place when he should. Another issue we just saw whereas Gaines got the ball, was running into space, was going to look to play the ball in across the 6 yard line, and only Swiderski was there. There was nobody else making a run forward. All right, Lindsay overlapping, crossed it right into a Toronto player. Yeah, Lindsay's another guy I really like. He's pretty good defensively, and I think he has a lot to offer going forward. But he kind of like Gaines, his final balls just aren't the best. So with the some of the other Southbound and Crown members, last night I got to play some Among Us, and it was my first time playing. And boy, was that interesting! I had a blast, but I had no idea what I was doing. It was me and one other guy, Jan, who we had never played before, and it was ridiculous because, someone would call a meeting or report a dead body, and I didn't know what to say, like where I was or what I was doing. I was in the room doing the thing where you have to click the button. Like, I don't know, but it was great. My last game of the night, I was the imposter and actually won, so that was pretty cool. All right, another substitution. Vargas in for Reyna. It's pretty much a like for like sub. I would have preferred to see Reyna on the field still, but at this point he was running around so much that I'm sure Reyna is he needs a break. I lie and lie more. Well, I probably could have been lying to them. Um, Jimenez tried to uh, do a bicycle kick and didn't work. Thank goodness. Yeah, there was I think it was Michael. Um, he self-reported a couple times, and like one time, maybe it was like 3 times where he did it, and the first 2 times he like got away with it, and then people caught on. Oh yeah, I think Andrew, you might want to look out for this. Jan actually recorded us playing, and he's probably going to put out a little compilation video. I think it'll be pretty funny. I'm sure it'll get like retweeted when it's out, or post it in Discord or something. Speaking of Discord, Dan or anyone else out there, feel free to join the Outhouse Discord. The link is in the description. You can just come and chat with us, talk about whatever the heck you want, and just want to have a good time. Andrew can talk about his Brazilian team, his dream of going to a match one day, and also taking a trip into Argentina. Yeah, towards the end of the night, I started, catching on a little bit more, especially as I understood what the tasks were, and the names of them and stuff like that. Um, I There was one time where I was the imposter, and I killed somebody, and ooh, Yushwiak taken down in the box. This might be a They're what? That looked like a pin to me. Is VAR not going to look at this? Oh my! No way. So Toronto has the ball going back the other way. Fuchs takes him down, and the ref pulls out a red card, which I kind of get it, but with what happened to Yushwiak in the box, come on. Oh, this is brutal. What? The dude just straight up plowed into Yushwiak in the box. How? Come on. And that was a clear, tactical foul there. Oh. You see what Toronto was doing earlier with throwing elbows and getting away with it. And pulling out a red for Fuchs there. Jeez. Freaking A. I can't believe this. Dude, if VAR doesn't award a penalty here, I don't... MLS ref memes. MLS refs, man. Can't do anything with them. Charlotte commentator said he doesn't think the red card was harsh. I do. Yellow, sure. I don't think it should have been a red. Yeah, it looks like Ujuak's down too. He's like legit injured. He's being carried off the field pretty much. I can't believe it. Really no point in watching anymore. As soon as the Chelsea match comes back on, I'll be following that. Hmm. Latanzio with 2 yellows now. Is he gonna be? Is he gonna be thrown out? Yeah. So it seemed from what the commentators are saying, it seems that since they went ahead with the red card for Fuchs, at that point, that oversees the VAR check at the other end. So, because they issued the red card and allowed it to go through, they can't go back and check with VAR. It seems a bit weird to me, but MLS rules, you know. Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe so. All right. So the no the I think you maybe have it the other way. The Fuchs foul happened after Ujuak got taken out in the box. So Ujuak got taken out in the box. Then Toronto went for a counter, and Fuchs pulled him down. Oh, I saw a bunch of rumors about the that split scarf, the split Charlotte FC and Chelsea scarf, that there were only 400 available. Like, if that's the case, like someone missed a couple zeros. Well, the dude that took out Ujuak, he didn't even like nothing happened. He didn't get carded. He didn't get anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wasn't City playing? Oh, I gotta check on that. Let's see. MLS. Yeah, City and Bayern. Holland scored in the 12th minute. It is so weird seeing Holland in those colors. All right, so Chelsea back underway. Let me get this full screen now. All right, so Havertz still in the game. Kovacic in, Jorginho still in. Alonso's in now. Thiago Silva, Azpilicueta, Reece James, Mason Mount. Mendy still in goal. Alright, of course Pulisic in now as well. Just thank goodness Werner isn't in anymore. Oh, I love seeing Kovacic on the ball. Havertz tried to link up with Pulisic, but looks like Pulisic went the wrong way. Jesus went down? Maybe a cramp? Yeah, it looks like Jesus is just cramping. Yeah, Jesus coming off now. He honestly played great. He's gonna do wonders for Arsenal. Not looking forward to that. All right, with Pulisic, I want to see him take people on and get some shots on target. I don't want to see him being timid, passing it back so much. All right, kids, I will be right back. All right. We are back. All right, so had to do a couple things for the wife. You know, got to keep her happy. Otherwise, I would not be able to do this. Ooh, looks like Odegaard almost went to town. Also got myself another beer. Oh, come on, Havertz. So looks like we're recycling now. Maybe. Yeah, okay. All right, so I finished off the Elysian Space Dust. Now I'm back up to the New Belgian Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's another one of my favorites. Nice and hoppy. Pulisic into the box, and he loses his footing. Announcer praising Martinelli for making Jorginho look like a fool, but it's not too hard, honestly. Jorginho isn't quick enough and fast enough to be able to handle stuff like that. Oh yeah, let me see how bad the Charlotte match is going now. It's still 4-0, okay. Alright, Ziyech on for Mount. Ziyech may still leave this summer. Not really sure yet. Still to be seen. From him completely ignoring us fans at the meet and greet, I wouldn't be too sad. He plays with a lot of swagger, but just doesn't put up the numbers that we need. Oh yeah, and Andrew, seeing Tuchel out trending doesn't really surprise me with how reactionary fans are. And it's been stated several times that Tuchel doesn't really teach much of a philosophy in the final third, that he would rather have the attacking players kind of like improvise and do their thing and rely on pure skill to get the ball in the goal. Where Tuchel, mostly focuses on retaining the ball, getting the ball from the front or from the back to the front, and then from there, everybody else are pretty much on their own. So there's a lot of people that want just more structure in the final third. And that, so Mindy 2 blocks in a row, and then Saka's there to poach the third attempt in. But so what initially led to those chances right there, where Saka was 1-on-1 against Alonso, and Alonso is just, his turn radius is like a boat. He just can't. He was, too fast for Alonso to handle. So the goal that Saka just scored, he definitely poached it, but it looks like he was definitely offside. At least that's what it looks like. But there's no VAR, so oh well. Charlotte match over yet? No. Lindsay crossing it in to nothing. Kuruho trying to take a shot from downtown. I'll take it. Nothing else is working. Might as well. So with the whole Tuchel philosophy thing, a lot of times, the way the team is set up in the prioritizations that they have, the attackers will end up with the ball with like two or three people on them pretty much immediately. And Tuchel wants to have people with the quality and ability to, be able to take on one or two people at a time. And there are glimpses of it where Pulisic can, Callum Hudson-Odoi can, but Havertz no. Werner can't do anything really. Um, yeah, and Saka was definitely offsides. But Mount, Mount's not built for that. Mount is more of like, take shoot the ball from a midfielder position. So it seems like Tuchel either needs to drastically change, what they do, or get the players in. And Sterling is one of those that I think does fit his system, but he needs more of them. So we're about to be in the 70th minute, and Arsenal's up 3-0. And what you're going to see is a lot of people on Twitter, Reddit, etc. They're going to be freaking out saying that, Chelsea are garbage and all that stuff. But remember, it's preseason. We're playing a lot of players that will not, really feature much at all. Still building team chemistry. And there are definitely things to criticize and, things to look out for. But, the world's not ending, all that stuff. All right, 2 more minutes in the Charlotte match. Let's see if they can squeak out a goal with 10 men. Wasn't a red card on Fuchs, it was definitely yellow. And then they should have had a red card on the other end. Toronto should be playing with 10 men. And we should have gotten the pin. But I mean, what does it matter? We weren't going to win anyway. It just sucks that Ujwak may have been like legit seriously injured. Of course we hope not. Ooh, attendance for the Chelsea match, 63,811. Wow. Arsenal getting in a lot of subs now. Yeah, so I honestly I do believe that Saint Maximin would do wonders. He has the confidence and the ability to take people on and get some stuff done. 75 million? Yeah, I don't think so. Um, and all right, so Callum Hudson-Odoi's on. He definitely has the ability and talent to do that stuff as well. But as we talked about earlier, he just doesn't seem to want to do it right now. And then we're seeing the debut of Koulibaly. Very excited for that. He looks like he's going to be an absolute beast. Oh yeah, Turner is in now. Batshuayi's in the game. He's been a lot like Werner, doing absolutely nothing. Batshuayi can actually shoot though. The problem is that he has some very bad shots, and he's really selfish too. All right, so in Vegas, what you saw one time was Reece James had an own goal where he just passed the ball back straight into his goal. Um, Something like that is very likely to happen with Koulibaly because he's not used to playing with, any of these other players. So, if he passes the ball back and, hopes that someone's there, um, very well might not be. All right, Hudson-Odoi on the ball now. Passes back. But see, again there, that's what I was talking about. He gets the ball and is immediately covered up by two people. Pulisic, Ian Brua. No, I don't think they can afford to get rid of Pulisic. If it were like Werner, yeah. Oh, so Leipzig played against Liverpool the other day and lost 5-0. So I told John about it. And I was like, John, Liverpool or Leipzig lost 5-0. And he's like, how? How is that even possible? I was like, well, they're playing against Liverpool. And he's like, oh, okay. Ampadu with a tactical foul. Or as the commentator would say, Ampadu. They're saying that he had to commit the foul too. I don't think he had to, but might as well be safe. Yeah, the U.S. tour has not gone so well as far as quality of play. I'm sure Bowley considers it a dream for marketing. Yep, Odegaard with the yellow now. More subs. Oh, this has been a rough night. Koulibaly showing his class now. Yeah, he's legit. Maybe I'll be able to play some more Among Us tonight. Hopefully that'll lift my spirits. Bit of a boring patch of play here. Cheat and lie. I wonder if you can cheat. I wonder if there's a way. Ooh, Koulibaly with the long ball that Alonso was not expecting. Alright, Chelsea, let's get something here. Ziyech on the ball, going for... Oh, they overhit it a little bit too much. Honestly, Chelsea's really just getting outplayed right now. I mean, have been all night. Couldn't hold, couldn't keep up with Jesus in the first half. And right now, everybody on Arsenal is just playing better. So I actually kind of did that one time last night. You have your tasks to complete, and I completed all of my tasks and was just walking around like waiting for something to do. And they said that I looked sus because like I wasn't doing anything, and they ended up like kicking me out. And I don't know. Yeah, second half of the Charlotte match definitely did not look good. And then these two halves have been rough as well. Another thing that kind of hurts Pulisic is playing on that left wing, which, he's good at. But when you're when you're paired with Alonso on that side, it's hard to like get much of a cohesion going. Next friendly is back in the UK, and I'm not sure if it's like an official one. Let me look. Oh, but Leipzig plays Bayern next, so that'll be. Eesh. All right, so yeah, Chelsea plays next Friday against Udinese. And they'll be playing in Italy. Oh no. Yeah, thank goodness for Koulibaly. Probably should have been 4-0. Oh man. I don't even know, man. Both my CFCs just laying an egg. Man, Koulibaly, he's massive. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the season starting again, and um, I guess since they're starting a little bit earlier this time, the games won't be so jam packed, which should help a lot. See, the minute they get the ball into the attacking third, there's three people on the guy, and if you're not like used to dealing with that, you can't do anything. Saving grace of the night, maybe the Atlanta Braves taking on the Angels. Right now, it's in the seventh. Actually, looks like it's going into the eighth inning, and Braves are up 7-2. That sounds like a fan on the pitch. Everton, so yeah. I mean, easy, I don't know. What's easy for Chelsea anymore? Like, play against the bottom of the table and, lose. So, who freaking knows? Oh. So, this might be a lot like the Charlotte match where the players get a stern talking to by Tuchel after the match, and the the guys that like didn't come to us fans after, you could tell that they were not happy, and I imagine it's going to be very similar to Charlotte. I mean, I don't know. You've watched a good bit of the match against Charlotte, and then this. Like, do you have any confidence that Chelsea could beat Everton right now? I don't. Like, of course they should. All right, coming down to the last few minutes here. I want Chelsea to, like, have we even gotten a shot on target this half? Like, we hit the post, right? Other than that, have we done anything? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, nothing. Awful, awful night to be a CFC. 2 minutes of time. All right, I'm. As soon as this match is done, I'm gonna be out of here. Um. Yeah, so definitely want to get more into YouTube again. No, want to be doing some more watch-alongs and other content as well. And Andrew, as soon as your eyes are, and so the only goal. No, we bring on the Kaku. No. What was the? Was it 3-1? What was that first match? 2-1 against America, because Werder got the goal, and then Mason Mount got that wonder goal, and then of course Reece James with the own goal. But yeah, Andrew, as soon as your eyes get back to decent, like to start doing some more stuff. All right, last few seconds. Arsenal with a. Oh my! You've got to be kidding me. Oh, so bad. So bad. uh, oh. if this match meant anything, you know how he got the yellow there for celebrating. Like if it were, like a Champions League game or something, I would have, if I were him, I would have like been to the ref and like taken the yellow, be like, yeah, it's mine. This card is mine now. I own it. Oh, what a bad night. So, the crazy watch along was good to get back into content, but awful, awful, awful as far as as far as my teams go. Like, what the heck? Jeez, the freaking wheeze. I mean, Pulisic, he didn't do anything, and he never really had a chance to do anything either. I mean, I don't. Ugh. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna head out. Take care. Catch you next time.